It was a huge night for Hulu's The Handmaid's Tale at Sunday's 69th Primetime Emmy Awards. The dystopian saga captured 5 awards, after winning 3 at last week's Creative Arts Emmys. Included in that haul were prizes for Best Drama Series and Best Actress, Elizabeth Moss. It also achieved a historical breakthrough. The Handmaid's Tale became the first show from a streaming site to win the Best Drama honor, Netflix. But because the series arrived only 5 months ago and isn't on a major network, maybe you haven't heard all that much about it. Here's your quick primer. Oprah congratulates Moss. My Name is Offred. Based on the seminal 1985 novel by Margaret Atwood, The Handmaid's Tale is a chilling glimpse into life in the Republic of Gilead, a totalitarian society in what was formerly part of the United States. In the wake of environmental disasters and a plunging birth rate, Gilead is ruled by a fundamentalist regime that treats women as property of the state. The few women who are still fertile have basically been turned into baby-making slaves. Moss plays Offred, one of the fertile few. I had another name, but it's forbidden now, she says in a voiceover. So many things are forbidden now. Offred is a handmaid in the commander's household, one of the caste of women forced into sexual servitude as a last desperate attempt to repopulate a devastated world. In this terrifying society where one wrong word could end her life, Offred navigates between commanders, their cruel wives, domestic Marthas, and her fellow handmaids, all with one goal: to survive and find the daughter that was taken from her. For more on what to watch on video and TV, follow us on Flipboard. A stellar cast. In addition to Moss, who played Peggy in Mad Men, the cast of The Handmaid's Tale is full of familiar faces. They include Joseph Fiennes' Shakespeare in Love, who plays Offred's commander, and Yvonne Strahovski-Chuck, who portrays the commander's infertile wife. Other members of the ensemble are Samira Wiley, Orange is the New Black, Alexis Bledel, Gilmore Girls, who both play handmaids, along with Max Minghella, Madeline Brewer, Ann Dowd, and O.T. Fagbennell. Atwood's cautionary tale. Atwood, a Canadian author, began writing The Handmaid's Tale in 1984, at a time when the new Christian right and the moral majority were on the rise with Ronald Reagan in the White House. Many American women felt they were experiencing a reduction in some of the social, political, and economic gains they had earned during previous decades. And though the book is a work of fiction, Atwood decided that she would put nothing into it that hadn't happened to women somewhere on Earth at one time or another. The 311-page novel was a rousing success, captured several awards, and has never been out of print. In an interview with the Los Angeles Times, Atwood said, "You write such things in the hopes that they will therefore not come true. On the plus side, a lot of the people are reading the book. On the negative side, for reasons that you would not necessarily wish." Atwood is a consulting producer on the show and makes a short cameo appearance in episode 1. Like our Facebook page for more conversation and news coverage from the Bay Area and beyond. In the age of Trump, when the series debuted in April, it was often pointed out that Atwood's work has taken on newfound relevance, coming during a presidency under which many sectors of society are expressing anxiety over losing their rights. During the passionate women's marches in January, some participants wielded signs referring to Atwood and her novel Make Margaret Atwood Fiction Again, and The Handmaid's Tale is not an instructional manual. Later, a group of women dressed as handmaids, in red cloaks and white bonnets, showed up at the Texas State Senate to protest measures that would curb abortion rights. It was prescient when she wrote it. It's prescient today, Fiennes says. It's kind of like a Shakespeare play in that it remains timeless in its content. Let's try this again. The Hulu series isn't the first screen adaptation of The Handmaid's Tale. The novel was made into a 1990 feature film directed by Volker Schlondorf and starring Natasha Richardson in the lead role. The cast also included Faye Dunaway, Robert Duvall, Aidan Quinn, and Elizabeth McGovern. Fans of the book generally considered it a failure, and so did some of the people involved with the making of it. Screenwriter Harold Pinter even tried to have his name removed from the credits because he was displeased with the changes made to his work. Reading this on your phone. Stay up to date with our free mobile app. Get it from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. So far, so good. The TV series obviously came to be more highly regarded than the movie. Long before all the Emmy love, it attained a marvelous score of 92 on Metacritic.com, based on 40 reviews of the first 3 episodes made available by Hulu. Sophie Gilbert of The Atlantic called it an astounding work of television, with a distinct visual palette that makes it seem as instantly authoritative as the book. Earlier this summer, The Handmaid's Tale earned 2 Television Critics Association (TCA) awards for Program of the Year and Outstanding Achievement in Drama. Hulu has already ordered a 13-episode second season, due sometime in 2018, and Moss has said in interviews that the series will be even darker. "It's going to get worse," she said.